What is up, guys? Today we're gonna go through on a lesson on how to play with two fingers. So if you're a player that uses two thumbs to play PUBG Mobile, this is how you're gonna master the art of shooting and moving behind cover, as well as handling close combat stuff. Let me just pick up some stuff for my gun. So some of you have problems with moving and shooting, going behind cover, things like that. Especially my friends YK and Elise. So today I'm gonna show you how to do it. So let me just grab some more ammo. So you can go to training ground, go in from cheerpark, and then you can practice this. So in the past, what you usually did was you probably aim down the sights and then you point your gun at the target and then you start shooting using your left hand. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to shoot with your right hand at the same time. First of all, you gotta go to settings, go to controls, change your controls, make sure that you have a shoot button on your right side that is right beside your aim down scope button. So I have a shoot button on my left side and I have one on my right side as well, which is right beside my shoot button. The reason why you want your shoot button to be right beside your aim down scope button is so that you can tap in to quick scope very fast. So basically what you want to do is you tap this and then you tap your shoot button like in a quick succession, just like this. So now with this new technique that I'm going to teach you today, you can do close combat shooting as well as just very fast shooting and get back into cover. So what you want to do is basically just say we're going to hit all these targets, alright? So just aim down the scope in the general direction of them. You don't have to actually have your scope precisely on them. For example, you're running, you just have pointing general direction. Immediately aim down your scope and hit your shoot button immediately. I know this is some of you may not be used to this because you may be used to aiming directly on the target before you start shooting, but this is how you're going to be shooting with your right hand. Just aim in the general direction of the target and then hit the fire button. But as you hit your fire button, right, you are able to move your hand around. You're able to move your aim. So this is how you're going to be targeting moving targets with your right hand. Just basically point your gun at the general direction and then start shooting immediately. But as you shoot, just adjust your aim. And this is how you're going to be doing some close combat. So for example, a drill that I like to do is just shoot all of this target in succession. Aim down scope, shoot, okay, come back, and then aim again, but now you shoot and then you move to the next target. So like this, yep. Pretty simple. This shows that you don't have to adjust your aim much. Just fire and then aim from there. If you once you get used to it, you're able to fire pretty fast. So in combat situations with very good teams, right, often you have to fire and then hide behind cover. So this helps you with that compared to using your left hand to shoot. Yeah, just practice with different scopes, going through all the targets. Pretty simple. I don't know what to say. Okay, close combat. Now moving on to close combat. Very close combat. Same thing. Just point your gun in the general direction of the enemy. Say we're gonna hit all these targets, okay? Just point your gun general direction. You don't have to be exactly aiming on him. Just hit fire. Don't care. Just hit fire, and then you can move your aim slowly from there. Yeah, easy. Yeah, this is how you aim. It's basically I think quite similar to when you use your right hand to aim and your left hand to shoot. Basically, it's just you just continue using your right hand to aim, but you just hold on the shoot button. And this is how you're gonna close combat too. Say you're trying to Kaloti, or say trying to get the peeker's advantage, as they call it. So let's say, imagine if there's enemy coming towards you, you're able to pick and shoot at them and go straight back to cover. So every time you pick out, you get this slight advantage because of the server lag, the time it takes for your phone to send the data, send the information that you're shooting some bullets and coming out of cover. The information takes time to reach the servers and then reach your opponent's phone. So you're probably gonna see him first before he sees you. Just a split microseconds, but that is actually enough to often win a lot of close combat situations. So this is an important skill to try. And of course, pre-firing, very important. Say there's an enemy behind this hill, you can hear that he's there, but even though you can't see him, you can just start firing the moment that you're about to crest over this ridge, even if you're not actually firing on the person. So for example, let's just assume there's a person on the other side of this hill. So you just come, start firing, and then run into his sight. So now you can shoot him before he's able to shoot you. This way you will be able to get better damage on them and probably take them out before they take you out. Yeah, pretty simple. So just go to training ground, practice this drill where you scope in and then you hit all the targets. Just keep practicing. You'll get better over time and you'll be a legend. Oh yeah, second thing, this is another important thing. You can go and mess around with your sensitivity. Go to sensitivity, go to ADS. This is especially important for 2-finger players. Go to ADS sensitivity, play around with no scope, red dot, your 2 times, your 3 times, your 4 times. Yeah, practice, adjust. If you find that when you scope in, let me just reload my gun. For example, if you scope in, right, you want to shoot this target. So when you scope in and then you move here, if you find that you overshot a lot often, then lower down your sensitivity. If you find that you can't get the target, then increase your sensitivity for your ADS especially. Usually what I like to do is I like to have my ADS. I like to put my camera, I set my camera on first, and then my ADS is just like 3 to 4 points below, 3 to 4% below my normal sensitivity. So that's a good setting that I found. Yeah, pretty much. Just go ahead and practice. Just practice this. Aim down scope, shoot, and then move to your next target. Yeah. Good luck. That is all.